Yo, what's up? This is Mr. McGee, aka Boopy, aka Born Rich, and you are listening to the Born Rich Club podcast. Make sure you go over to YouTube and support us on the YouTube platform. Just search Born Rich Club podcast, give us a like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. And guys, without further ado, enjoy.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets, one half of the Born Rich Club podcast. We got my girl Avriana sitting
What's
in for the
happening?
OG Boopy.
Yes.
What's up, AV?
How you doing?
Man, we coolin'. This is something that I wanted to do. Actually, my co-host wanted to do. I said, bro, you're gonna be gone. He was like, yeah, get somebody to sit in. I was like, who? We said, Avriana.
Well, I'm honored
Just
to
like
be
that.
here.
You know, Boopy loves some Avriana anyway, though.
Yeah, we get to the business when we have our conversations. No, but I appreciate y'all for allowing me to come
Most
to your
definitely.
platform and definitely
Most definitely.
be here for this amazing guest today.
Yes, most definitely, man. And I'm gonna tell you who we got in the building. We got a DJ, we got a producer, one half for the Arena Rockers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Somebody who is playing a huge part for Nashville. Just overall, somebody that we love, man. We got DJ Chill live in here.
What's
Yes,
going on, y'all?
sir.
What's going on?
What up, though?
Everything good?
Man, for sure, man. Like I said, off camera, but I will say it on camera. Congratulations, what
Thank
you're
you,
doing.
man. Appreciate it.
Getting over a cold. That's why my voice like this, y'all. Don't, somebody told me I talk too much. He said, that's why your voice like that. But like I said, man, congratulations. Love what you're doing, man. Very positive. And you, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, when I look on your page, you working.
For sure.
Gotta keep working.
Around
man,
the
don't
world,
stop.
too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, bro,
Yeah.
you working around the world. So this is an honor for me, bro.
I
Just for
appreciate
you to
it,
sit
man.
down, man.
Anytime I get to sit down and talk, man, I appreciate people taking their time out to do this for me too. So
Yeah,
appreciate
most
that, bro.
definitely,
Yeah.
man. I'm gonna just jump straight into it. I want to know some stuff. I just want to jump straight into it.
right.
Let's get into this DJing, right?
Let's do it.
Traveling around the world, meeting different people, rocking different arenas. Could you see yourself 15 years ago thinking about where you at now?
Be real, 15. It's crazy, man. I was just talking to my brothers about this. If I pulled up over here, I was like, man, yeah, 15 years ago. We
Damn.
looking where we at, you know what I'm saying? We looking at ourselves now, man. Like, I'm be real, man. It's kind of hard to really to be able to say, hey, I'm gonna be here. Everybody dreams on it. Everybody says it, but like, it's kind of hard just like really pinpoint like, yo, this is where it's gonna be at. So like, I definitely didn't know that it was gonna be to this level or it was gonna be this artist that I would be with. You know what I'm saying? I've had different routes trying
Yeah,
to make
for
it to where
sure.
I'm at. So. Definitely didn't know how it was gonna hit, but I did know, man. We're gonna work to
Some
the
way,
top.
somehow.
We're gonna work
Yeah.
to the top, man. Definitely.
But okay, so I want to get into the journey into getting to this point because a lot of people don't really talk about like what it took to get here, and some people may see you as overnight success. But you being a native, and me being a journalist, I always like to document and actually let the people know, like you feel me, what it took to get to this point. Because
you got me.
obviously, no, I was gonna say because obviously
That's my girl. That's my girl
no, I
right
was gonna
there.
say because obviously we know like we couldn't imagine like being here, but
Yeah.
like actually telling the people what
The
you
journey.
did to get to that point.
Yes.
Just sharing just a little bit of that. Just if you can just do like a small timeline. Like so at this point I was doing this. I was solely DJing. Then I started producing. Then I
Okay.
started working
Yeah.
with
the
just share
barriers
that.
that you broke down to get where you at now.
For sure.
Yeah, like it. I can say it all started off right before I went to college. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was just playing around with phones and parties. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
house parties, I go and just take over with a phone and try to see how that goes. But college is when it got serious. That's when I was doing. You know what I'm saying? The auditoriums and
Okay.
TSU.
Okay, I was gonna say, what college? TSU?
Come on now, Tennessee
'Cause we
State.
love
Tennessee
TSU.
State
Come on, man, we
University.
love
Let me
some
say it loud.
TSU
Let me
now.
say it proud, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, TSU. That's why I really got started really spinning. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the crowd, it was more than 50 to 100 people.
That's when you knew, like, I got something.
Yeah.
I got some, man. So like right after college is when I started producing them. So it's like it was probably
What made you get into producing?
I always wanted to. It was like when I would have artists call me like, yo, can you come to the studio? I was a big DJ, so like, can you come to the
Okay.
studio and just hear this next song I'm about to put out?
Okay.
I want you to host this. I want you to host this project. I'm just looking there. I'm looking at the producers like, man, I can do this. I know
Yeah,
I can.
yeah,
Like,
for sure.
It's like
Yeah.
it felt so close. I'm like, man, I can do this. So like one day I just called
Who
my
trained
boy.
you?
So my brother Nokia, man, he was the first one to pull out a computer. Like, yo, you need to learn how to do this on Logic. And
Okay,
we
shout
ended
out
up,
to Nokia.
yeah, shout out to Nokia Beats. He's a part of AMW, man. It's our production
Okay.
squad. Yeah, he was the first one though to like really sit me down. And Testing Tunes was the one that got me into FL.
Okay.
Like, man, I sat with him for
Is that a
like,
program?
That's a program.
Okay.
Yeah. So I sat with him for months, sitting there learning how to do FL Studio. So shout out to Tess, man.
Yeah.
So once you got so once you was like, okay, I'm rocking these arenas like you said and TSU and stuff. Once you started, you got it right. Then you go into producer.
Yeah.
Give me somebody. What's the first person you produced?
I'm gonna be real, man. I was sending tracks out to every artist I could, man. Like
Okay.
in the beginning, it was more like, man, whoever's gonna get on this first. I was kind of nervous.
sure.
Like I was producing probably for like 2 years before anybody even knew it. You know what I'm saying?
Cooking.
It was my brothers, man. I was beating their ears away, man, with some bad beats. At
What
first,
kept you
but
motivated?
I'm gonna be real, man. I think that the fact that I was already a DJ and I was so close to the music, I was just like, I feel like I can make this work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was it was just something that just felt like it was something that could happen. And it did. But yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man. I appreciate my dogs over here in the first couple years. Them first beats, man, we go back and play. I played one of them like about a month ago. Yeah, it was like, damn.
What was that?
Now I see why I wasn't hearing nothing back from some of these artists. But
Because you get to listen
you
to
got
what.
to start. I thought
somewhere.
I was a little further than what I was, but the first person that really showed me a chance was Wilkes. I sent a beat to Wilkes, and
I love that.
it was a special feeling, man, to be able to hear somebody on your beat. You know what I'm saying? Hearing that voice on your beat. So
And
shout out
using
to
it,
Wilkes, man.
like just using it, putting it on the album.
I don't
CD.
even know if he was gonna use. I don't even know if it even went out. But the thing is, I was just happy that he had gotten on that thing. He sent it back to me. I was like, yo, I appreciate that. Ever since then, we've been on it, man, for real.
Okay, so Chill, so after producing, what was the next step for you? How did you connect with some of the artists that you've been working with, but obviously Jelly Roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Like after Wilkes, I was still sending beats off. You know what I'm saying? I was still trying to. I'm cooking every day. It's a slow grind, but I ended up linking up with Fredo Ruthless' big brother, Reese. And I was DJing Limelight at the time.
Okay.
And Fredo had just dropped his song Drug Addict. So
I remember that.
and then Reese comes to me like, yo, can you play this? I was like, man, I'm gonna be ready to start producing. Let's try to swap it something. Like I send you a beat. And I'll make sure I play his stuff in Limelight.
Yeah.
It's like, that's easy, man. I'm gonna get my little brother
For sure.
on. And then like after that, that's when I locked in with Fredo, man. That was my artist. Been my artist ever since.
For
So,
sure. And it's still today, you guys are still like
literally, yep.
How
It's the same.
important is, like you say, you just cooking, right? How important as a DJ, right? Do an artist need a DJ?
Yes. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's a yes and a no. But as a DJ, I always say that I think the artist needs the DJ. You know what I'm saying? You need that energy. You need that person that's helping you control the crowd too. You know what I'm saying? As a mic man, if your DJ's a mic man, most DJs when they get to my level, they fall into playback. So it's like they're still DJing, but it's on a professional level. So like I do triggering. Like I have somebody that does playback behind the stage.
Okay.
And I'm still DJing, triggering it on like live with Jelly. So it's a little different though. Like it's not a click and the song's going. Like you get a 8-bar count in. So like I gotta know what Jelly's saying 8 bars before
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
So like whatever those words I know he says all the time, like I gotta hit it on that time so it can drop right when it gets
Because a lot of artists feel like I seen something one day that I seen artists like DJs, they don't really need a DJ. And I'm like, I grew up in the era where every artist had a DJ.
Yeah, they had a DJ, man. I feel like some people are trying to, they want to keep the stage clear. Once you get to a certain level, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Like when you get to a certain level, like you just kind of want to see the artist. You know what I mean?
We can't be like Master P, right? 50, 100 people on stage.
It was a good time though. The mixtape areas was a good time for DJs, and even in the beginning of DJing, it was a more DJs were up front. You know what I mean? But like after 06, 07, when those big DJs, like I feel like mixtape era. After that was done, bro, kind of fizzled away with some of the DJs. But hip hop always is gonna have DJs.
For sure.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Country, breaking in the country, you're starting to see more of them. But hip hop, you have to have a DJ.
So what's it like for you, obviously being on the road with the country artist and obviously you in the club. So y'all, he on the stage, rocking out to this country music and then at night, talking about baby, I'm a drug addict. I said, you know what I'm saying? So how is that, like, how are you balancing that
Huge
duo of
transition.
of lifestyle.
It was different at first. I'm gonna be honest. Like when I first started with Jelly, he was a hip hop artist, y'all.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's like,
we know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you know what I mean. It's like going into that, but it was still heavily country. Like it was like he was still a country motherfucker though that did hip hop.
Yeah.
So you know, we'll get on the bus and I'm listening to country music for like really the first time. I'm not really.
Like I'm not
I
into.
didn't listen. I'm,
yeah.
I'm really
We
really
from
in the,
here? I tell
I'm really
people
in
that.
the trenches
Yeah.
of Nashville
Yeah,
right now.
so, like, he's like,
Produced
I
with
don't-
Quiz, Gaz, everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I hop out and I go out there on the road. So like hearing that was different at first, but after you get used to it, it's when you're a real performer, you're a real artist. You can really understand how to.
And you're
how
a
to
real
gravitate
like
the
you're a
crowd.
real DJ, a real producer. So
Yeah,
now
so-
you listen to a whole nother genre of music and you like, okay,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool.
it's
It was,
something I can add some things to this.
it was great. It was
take,
great.
yeah.
I think it was easier too though, because like Jelly kind of we came up in it together. Like I saw him make that first, you know what I'm saying, that real step into
Transition.
country music would save
Yeah.
me. You know what I mean? So it's like when he made that ballad is when we knew.
Yeah.
It's like, man, it's the
It's
route.
time.
Yeah, it's the route now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta conform with this because this is where it's at. It's where it's going.
Yeah.
Give me a city where you got to perform DJ at that you was like, hell
Gotta come
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Or made it surreal for you.
Yeah, made it just like
I've had a lot of surreal moments. I'm gonna be real, but what I can't say one of them was like
Give me two of them.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
so all right, so a surreal moment like in the beginning was definitely when I DJ'd at it was in Keene Hall. It was Keene Hall for a DJ competition, TSU.
Okay.
I won that competition, but it was just it was the way I dropped the song, and then at that moment I just looked out to the crowd and saw how they responded to it, and I knew I won.
Yeah.
Then I also was
He
like,
said, I
yo,
do I want.
I gotta do this.
man, this is like, man, they were really like, I just dropped that song, they really going that crazy. So I was like, yo, that's a surreal moment. Another one when I got called to go to Cleveland, Ohio. It was for WWE. What's going on out there? It was one of those situations, and I had an after party, and I was just looking out in the crowd that day too.
Yeah.
It was just like. This is really like an EDM club. Like I was in a club, like I'm just looking around.
Shit,
like,
yeah.
It's going
this is what I've looked at on movies and you know what I'm saying.
And I'm
I'm
really
looking
in
on
it.
Instagram and I'm really doing it now. So
Yeah.
it's like, yo, it's time.
That's
Yeah.
big.
I
Yeah,
love that. I
this is
love
it.
that for you. Just for you to be able to relive that. So what is it like for you guys as DJs to collaborate, you know, amongst yourselves in business and then also on the stage? Because I know, I mean, obviously I'm kind of like in your field, and so I know it's kind of like it's just be a lot going on, you know, in the mix. So what is it
Yeah.
like collaborating, and like how do you go about it? Being I would say an OG DJ. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
most
know.
definitely.
Like, I
Most
just feel
definitely
you go
OG
to get
DJ.
down.
It's crazy to say that now.
Yeah, right.
I'm like,
now.
It's crazy.
Hey.
Wait, I
But,
guess OG, like, what is
Yeah.
it like for you?
I'm gonna be real. Like I'm to the point now in Nashville. I just want to get younger people opportunities.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I've done it. I've
Yeah.
done it all twice. But now I just want to see. Like it makes me smile to see my younger bros go crazy in the club. So
Yeah.
I'll go and pop in. I DJ for a couple minutes, but I really just like to see them get the opportunity too. 'Cause
Yeah, to get the
one
moments.
of them can pop too. Like it's so much talent in this city.
That's what I was finna
Absolutely.
ask. I was
And
right
a
when
lot
I was
of,
finna
yeah,
ask.
so much talent, man. When I say like I can go around to a lot of spots in the world, and the DJs, y'all, are not the same as Nashville. Like,
Damn. Speak on that more.
it's just like it's the tempo. Like we just play in a different tempo. Like everything. Like when you looking at one of the top DJs, even if it's a DJ that's might be two spots down the line from him, but like that DJ is still gonna. He can go out right now. He doesn't even know. He can go out to another city and like
Rock
take
out.
over. Cause
Yeah.
those DJs aren't on the same pace. Like I go to another city and DJs playing like 75% of the song, just standing there. Like Nashville is just different.
Yeah,
bro. I'm telling y'all, like we.
yeah, we
I'm
get
most
to that
definitely-
And I
phase.
think it's because there's so many good DJs here. Like you got to be good coming up. You know what I mean?
I was in Atlanta and seen DJ Coop at
amazing one.
the State Farm Arena, and I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And he had, and it was the people I was with instantly was like, yo, that's that Nashville vibe.
It started all off, man, from so long ago. We can go all the way back to like
Seaweed,
DJs,
yeah.
Seaweeds before that, like
Okay.
Magic. You know what I'm saying? Sensations, Club on the Magic was like one of the best DJs back in the day. So like Nashville's that's my cousin. Like Raw Tune, Magic,
Oh, Raw
Wet.
Tune,
Those,
yes.
those my like
DJ
that's
Wet,
blood. That's
yeah.
blood family right there. So like I was seeing that my whole life. I knew I had to be at these guys' levels. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to team parties, Raw Tune. rocking out
Man,
going crazy.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember that.
Bringing
I do
Travis
remember
Porter,
Yeah,
with
hell yeah.
Crisis. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I'm watching those DJs, so it's like I knew. So I had to be great. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm looking at these guys. I get to talk to these guys. I
It's
gotta
only a
be
matter of time.
on them at time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is Nashville? Because you're a DJ, right? I gotta ask this question.
So
Is Nashville getting close to break through a hip hop artist from here?
I'm
That's
be
like
honest.
on a national level wise.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I think that it's a great thing that we're starting to get as much attention as we're getting in Nashville music. Period. Like right now, it might not be hip hop,
The
heavy
genre,
hip hop, but the fact is we're getting these label people that might be changing from hip hop and going to country and working out here for a label, and they still got hip hop in them.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like all it's gonna take is
The
one of these
eyes
labels
there.
say, "Hey, I want to put a bag on this person. I want to put a bag on Aviana right now." And Aviana, you go get 3 artists.
Oh, she can do it.
It's gonna get to that time, y'all. I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all, it's very, very close. These labels are talking now, but we never know when. But I'm telling y'all, that it's closer than we think. You know what I mean? But it's gonna happen.
I mean, I say we in it. It's here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like very close when we think.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's just like I keep saying, it's only a matter of time for everyone, especially like just in our own lane, in our own way. Like it's just only a matter of time, and I feel like once that door open, it's just like
it's gonna be wide open. It's like gonna be a
flood.
double door open.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
how
a
it is.
floodgate. So
That's how it is.
yeah,
It's gonna be big. Like I feel like when they give that opportunity to the first artist, or even if it's a label that's want to sign 2 or 3 artists, that budget's gonna be big because they want to see. They're gonna want to see it work. I don't think they're gonna play with it.
You DJ'd at the Bridgestone.
Done it a couple times.
How did you
Love it.
feel? Because that's our city. This our
Yeah.
city, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be real, man. Walking into that building, man, and actually knowing that you're performing is like it's a crazy.
It's way
crazy
different
feeling.
from me visiting because I'm seeing the artists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not just a regular concert, man. You're backstage this time, so it's like, man, it's a that's a surreal feeling. You know what I'm saying? Especially being born and raised from here, that's a real surreal feeling, y'all.
Oh yeah.
It was a blessing though, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially your family being there, seeing you. That's the main part. It's the people that grew up with you. You know what
saw
I'm
you
saying?
work
That
for it.
they're in there. They saw me work for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm performing for them.
Yeah, well, most definitely.
It's like
most
it's
definitely.
a different energy level.
It get to the point like that, man. Because just locking in, right? And I'm just hearing your story and your journey. I want you to talk to the other DJs that think about giving up. Because it's like you said, you sending music out 2 years.
Yeah.
And you're going from, I don't want to say, but holding the walls to just keep going and growing and growing until you finally, can get to the level that you at.
I'm telling you, man, it's one thing that I always say, and I'll tell anybody, man, like, it's never over until you quit. You know what I'm saying? Until you sit down and say it's done. Like, you never know who's watching. You never know who's sitting there and that's a fan of you. You know what I'm saying? And every DJ here I know has people that literally go to the clubs for their mix, for what they're playing. So it's like for any DJs in Nashville right now, like, man, do not stop. Tomorrow could be the day you get that call. Tomorrow could be the day that you're in that club. That's like, yo, this manager just walked in. They don't have a DJ. Same thing happened to me. Like, I was in a club. It was 10 people in there that night. What if I said, fuck him, I'm about to go home. I'm done with this. I DJ 7 nights out the week.
yeah.
I'm not going to be here.
would've missed
I
it.
stayed the whole night. I could have missed that conversation.
For sure.
So it's like, you never know what day it's going to be. You never know what club it's going to be in. You just got to keep doing that, bro. You got to keep going every day for that. So that's what I can tell them. Just keep the grind.
That's
going.
what I like. I like stuff like that. Let's switch it over for a second. I'm gonna talk about a serious thing right now that's going on in hip hop. And I want your input on it and your take.
Bet.
A lot of rappers come from the struggles, come from the trenches. That's what we like to call it. And then they reach this success, right? But they still mentally stuck in the streets. We're seeing what's going on with Yellow Beezy, Mo3, Lil Durk. What's your take on working with artists that come from this lifestyle and want to take it over until this new star fame that they're getting into?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes it comes fast for some people, and it's sometimes you need things that happen in your life to shed some of the people around you. And I feel like sometimes some of these boys don't have time for that. Like when that song pops, you still got everybody that you in the hood with. So it don't matter how big you get. man,
Still
you
feel
you
regular.
still getting that
Still
call.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't the same no more, bro. You ain't this, you ain't that. We gotta go back over it. We gotta go back to this hood. And now that artist is big. All they friends want to do is be in the car with him.
Yeah, I
But
want to
now-
be seen with you.
But
I want to be seen
now,
with you.
now that he's implicated in shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even him from the jump. He's just in the car because his friends thought he was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that happens so much, man. I just feel like, man, when you got some get your strong suit that you know got the right mental, and man, sometimes you gotta get out the city for a while.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
With some of these artists, like if you ain't got no static, you good, man, building your city. But if it's to the point that you really in them trenches, sometimes you gotta get away and make your city blow you up. Cause like, it's the only way it happens.
Do you feel like being an artist you should travel?
Have to.
Okay.
You have to.
It's a non-negotiable.
It's a non-negotiable. That's something that has to happen. You gotta be able to see other things. You gotta see how other cities move. You're not gonna be able to build a real fan base if you don't have those connections in the other cities. Like it's really more so building the connections with the radio, with this club owner, with this promoter. You know what I'm saying? That's the people that's gonna bring you back out when you blow up.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta get out there, and even if it's close, like you don't have to be far, bro. You can go an hour away. You know
That's what I like
to
to tell artists. I'm like,
yeah,
bro,
you don't have to
go to Alabama, go to Mississippi.
You know about the chitlin circuit, bro. Like y'all can keep it close.
Exactly. I was like, bro, follow the chitlin circuit.
Yeah, keep it
That's
close.
all you got to do is just follow the chitlin circuit and just believe in your shit.
That's it.
So Chill, now that you've made it to the level of, sustainability and like a place of where people would, aspire to be, what is the mindset of a DJ now as far as like what do you do going forward? Like how do you sustain? Because I know like your process was go from a DJ to a producer, DJ to and toss that back and forth. But like as a DJ, what are you thinking like when that's I ain't gonna say that's all you do. I ain't, he's multifaceted.
He wear many hats. He got many hats.
Many gifts. But I'm just saying, to the world who you are, DJ Chill, being a DJ, like what is left for you? Like how are you thinking as far as like longevity of doing this?
It's just rising the bar from where it is now. Like it's like I'm DJ Chill, but I'm still not DJ Khaled level. I'm still not. You know what I'm saying? Some of these major DJ Scream or, you know what I'm saying? These major DJs that were putting out songs or put out hits, they got number ones. Like it's certain things that I still got to cross off. Like I crossed off a lot, but once you get to this level, you start to see other things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in
New
rooms.
possibilities.
I'm in rooms now, so it's like my mind's expanded.
Okay.
So now I gotta go grab that.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what's up, man. Like, look, this is I love this shit right here. Give me your top 5 DJs.
Top 5 DJs.
Man.
That's a good one.
There you go.
Here you go the top 5. Here you go the top
Off the top. Give me the top. Give me your top 5 DJs.
City or we talking city or just period?
Just overall, just whoever.
All right. This is in no order. I'm gonna be real. I with DJs, I can't give an order, man. But, I still gotta go Scream. That's one that was an inspiration, man, back in the day. Who else? Esco. That was a big one. Esco was a big one. Like I saw his whole situation.
Shout out, hell yeah.
When he came to Nashville, Agenda, like I saw how much of a personable person he was, like to his fans, and that showed so much to me. I was like, you're the biggest DJ in the world, bro.
For sure.
You know his
you hear
Yeah,
Eskimo
hell
City.
yeah.
You hear
Most
Eskimo
definitely.
City. Everybody's going crazy. So it's like, and he sat there and like shook everybody's hand, took a video with everybody. I'm like, yo. So he's definitely up there for me.
So you got Scream, Esco.
Scream, Esco. Khaled's always in there.
Okay, we the best.
You know what I'm saying? You can't live without Khaled in there. All right, who else? 2 more. I'm gonna be real, man. Whew, this is tough. I gotta say Crisis. Just because Crisis in this city,
Most
even
definitely.
period around the world, but like the main thing is Crisis put me where I was. You know what I'm saying?
I still remember Crisis.
That was a phone call.
Man, for sure.
That was a phone call I had to make. You know what I'm saying? I was nervous as hell calling Crisis. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But it was like, yo, you really want to do this, bro? You gotta drop everything now, bro. Really do it. I never forget that I was sitting in my dorm room. I'm like, damn, bro, it's DJ Crisis just told me this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I really gotta do this, man. So like, it's been that ever since. So man, Crisis definitely in there for sure.
You never know how people are connected. You just see people on their journey, but you never know like the backstory.
Yeah, for sure. So we got we got Scream, Esco, Khaled, Crisis.
Another one. This way gets tough. It's just so many. Y'all got if
Because I always, you know what? I
I
always hear a lot of DJs
Nah, let him give his fifth.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna let you go.
I thought we were about to sneak about it.
I was gonna give you one. Kind of old school, but he's legendary.
I would love to hear. So I talk to say it.
Kid Capri.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's major. Like I'm gonna be real. Like if we taking it back to the
exactly.
Grandmaster Flash is like, you know what I'm saying? Like we can really talk about some legends. You know what I'm saying? Like the
definitely.
pioneers. You know what I'm saying?
Just the level of DJs, period. Right?
Yeah,
Just watching DJs grow into this big business now.
Exactly.
What you guys is.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to leave that last spot open, y'all.
Okay, now we just
just cuz
we left
that's where it gets tough right there. It's too many.
5 is
DJ paperwork. We're gonna talk about paperwork. DJ and producing with the paperwork. We know artists got to do. I like to tell artists, man, get your paperwork right.
For sure.
Right. Talk to the DJs and let them know they need to get their paperwork right too. Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like even with DJing, it's not just music, bro. Like you still need contracts. You still need agreements. You need something that these clubs will know. Because I've been in so many situations where like we built the club up and we did it for 4 weeks straight, and it went from 3 people in that club and it went to 300 people in the club. And when you don't have no contract, that club can call you the next day and say, "Hey, bro, we don't need you anymore. Appreciate everything you did.
Damn, I never thought of that. You right.
This was a bad week. We're gonna do we're gonna go another route.
They
can hit you like that.
Then we go another route.
What are you gonna what are you gonna say when you're an upcoming DJ?
Yeah.
You can't say a word. You can't argue that. Like, so you got to go to the next spot. So it's like I'll just say, man, definitely work with somebody that understands agreements, contracts, and really be able to lock it in. Because, like, some people understand.
Be about your business, right? That's
some contracts you can't, Just be about it. Be about it, man. That's one thing I can definitely tell you.
Look, this is, like I said, Born Rich Club. Look, we got Ariana set in, man. Beautiful co-host.
Thank you.
This is what highlights Nashville and just all around. This is what we love to do. Speaking about just your journey, just congratulations, bro. Everything that you got going. Look, that's your camera right there. Tell the world how to get in touch with you.
Yo, man, y'all can follow me on all platforms, DJ Chill AMW. Once again, DJ Chill AMW. You can be on the lookout for some new stuff that's about to drop music-wise.
For sure.
With the people in the city, people that y'all might listen to all around the world. You know what I'm saying? You never know, but I appreciate y'all, though, man.
There you go right there, man. Look, this your boy Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets. I'm going to end it with 2 things. Y'all already know what I'm going to say, man. I'm going to say get money, stay true, get money.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm Aviana, the personality, the voice of the city, and I appreciate you guys for allowing me to be here.
For sure. So y'all already know what it is, man. Look, and in Boopy words, he love you, he love you, he love you. Peace.
Peace, y'all.